And welcome back to another edition of SacTown Movie Buff Television. Once again, it's your boy Kier the Critic.
And your bestie, Bunny Stewart.
And today in the studio, we have actress Trish Tatterson. Did I say the last name correct?
You did,
Very
yes.
good.
Thank
Very
you.
good. Very nice to have you on the show today, Trish. How you doing today?
Great. Nice to meet you, Kier and Bunny.
Who you
we
know.
go back a bit.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Wonderful to be with both of you.
For sure, absolutely. Well, usually I like to start with acting, but since we have some things happening here on the table, can you tell us a little bit about, you do pageantry as well, so can you tell us a little bit about being in, some of the awards you've won and some of the things that you've acquired over the years and kind of go into what the crown is about for people that may not know?
Yes. I ended up working with Sacramento in the ambassadorship way, and then so that started in about 2014. I was the ambassador to the Queens of Greater Sacramento.
Okay.
And I did go in the Miss Sacramento pageant when I was 19, but that was a long time ago. So, and then from there, it just sort of grew. I was in another pageant for Miss America in Colorado, and then I was also Miss Congeniality, Northern Sierra. And then
Now, do you have to live in Colorado in order to be?
I did at one point.
Okay. I was like,
Yes.
can you just go to a state
Full
and just
circle.
say, I'm just going to be
yeah.
Okay.
I've been a lot of places. I've traveled a lot, but I always come home to Sacramento. And as soon as I got back here, I ended up being Miss Congeniality, Northern Sierra, California. So after that, I had an opportunity to represent the state at the Ms. Premier, or actually Ms. Universe International
Very nice.
competition.
Pretty prestigious there.
Yeah.
So I took on a platform of literacy because I'm a teacher of English.
Right.
I actually help immigrants learn English, but most of them come in and get jobs within 6 months. So it's beautiful to see that, I have the expertise in teaching as well as doing other things for community.
For sure,
And I share
absolutely.
the books with them. So I ended up choosing the platform of literacy and collecting books as Ms. California Universe International. And I would just redistribute the books, whether it was a neighbor who needed a book or, kids who needed books. And then it sort of bloomed from there. I would just let people know I'm picking up, any extra books you might have. And someone gave me 2 huge tubs of books. So I shared those with my neighbors who are learning to read. And
You also share them with the students that you're teaching English as
yes,
well? Okay.
yes. So, and then in community, when I'd go to vending events, where I'd usually speak, on a topic like literacy, I'd encourage reading and hand out books. So,
Very nice.
yeah. And so last year I competed and ended up with the title of Miss Premier World Universe International.
Well, congratulations on that. That is really, really cool. And you get to keep that for a full year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, so I'm still holding the title till December, and then we start a new year, so we will compete again in July in 2025.
My goodness.
Yes.
And you can
So-
win again for 2025.
I'm making that decision, and of course, it will depend on sponsorship, etc.
For sure.
And usually I do my own promotions and sell some jewelry or whatnot,
right.
to make the feed. But
For sure.
it's exciting. It's an exciting
Very, very cool.
platform, and it's an honor.
That is, yes, it's a very high honor, and you have to be of really high moral and the ambassador to the community. So it's just,
Right.
it's incredible, and you've done such great work. And I just have to ask you, do you have to give this back or do you get to keep it?
I get to keep the crown and
very
sash.
nice. Okay, I didn't know how that worked. I didn't know if you.
Yes.
Okay, I wasn't sure how that
if that
worked
was
either,
something
yeah.
that you
Right.
just get to keep it for a year, and the next year they're like,
I
"Give me
know.
that." I didn't know.
It would probably be a different title, but we have different categories for age groups, which is nice. And then, of course, the Miss, and then Mrs., and then Ms., for independent women like me.
Very nice.
So, yes,
Strong,
and it
independent
doesn't
women.
matter what your age. So,
Very cool. That's very good
Yes.
stuff. Not to switch gears on you real quick, but I believe you and Bunny actually have a connection in a film together, if I'm not mistaken,
Oh,
correct?
yeah. Actually, we've got a few different connections.
yes, we do.
But I know you wanted to talk about a particular one, right?
I think Soul Cage was.
Soul Cage,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, Soul Cage. Well, and then we did the boat flipper.
Right? Boat
Yeah,
flipper.
I never saw that, though.
We even made a song. That was so much fun. And
Bunny, you were singing?
Apparently,
we were backstage having fun. We were just making up some
you know
tune.
what? Yeah, me and you, we wind up having fun, like no matter what we're doing.
I don't know somebody said something, and all of a sudden we were, rocking a song, and we were out in the wind, and I lost an eyelash.
Oh no, that was hilarious though.
Yes.
I have to say, for a beauty queen, you are just so fun and down to earth. We were mucking out this old boat because the show was.
Yes.
He flips the boat, and we had to clean it out. And I ruined one of my favorite pairs of shoes on that whole thing, actually. But he told me to wear old shoes, but
Right.
I was like, it'll be fine. I don't want to wear
It'll be
old
fine.
shoes.
I'll just wash them. No.
No,
we
Yeah,
were.
usually when they
that
tell
was
you something,
bailing
they usually
out
tell
a
you
boat.
you're going to get
Bailing
messy.
it
You're
out.
going to mess. Yeah.
It was raining. It was
windy.
I swear, I think the wind blew your eyelash off.
I know. Oh, it was
strong
funny.
wind, yeah.
We got a really good clip of it too, a short clip that showed for a bit.
Yes, and you were just so much fun and so down to earth. So it's just wonderful knowing a beauty queen like you that's just so
thank
personable and sweet and involved in community events too. So you
Right.
did Soul Cage, the movie.
Yes.
And I know that you have a couple other movies out right now, right?
Yes. Well, one of my faves came from Sacramento Film Festival as well. Right? We've shown Soul Cage here in Sacramento as well, and I mean we have to give a shout out. But one of the ones that I really enjoyed was called Happy Guy. And I play the part of Rachel. She's the friend, and we're having a discussion about, are you really happy? And so I'm the friend, and the happy guy works at the cafe. And so we discover that she's not as happy as she's portraying, and yet the happy guy who's given up a job that paid him very, very well and gone to work at this cafe, he's decided that that's what makes him happy, so he just gave up everything. And she finally starts taking advice from him, after a little nudge from me as her friend.
Is that
So-
film? Is it playing? You can watch that online, or
It is. It's not on YouTube, but I can always send it if it's requested, because we're looking at where we want to send it next.
Well,
Yes.
I know somebody that has a fantastic film festival.
Yes,
We
I
need to
know.
put it in that.
Perfect.
Our
Yes.
deadline's still. Are you
oh,
accepting?
we're good all the way through. I think February.
Oh my
so, yeah.
gosh, Trish!
Awesome.
Plenty of
Let's
time.
put it in
Plenty
there.
of time.
So, and
good.
I just fell into acting by chance in 2014. I literally followed a director, Glenn Spillman.
Oh, yeah, he's wonderful.
I followed him out of the pizza place where he was advertising for his live MMA show. And I asked what he did because I was looking for something
To get
intermittent.
at acting, yeah.
Intermittent.
Or
It
just
was
in general, yeah.
summertime, right? So I ended up on the set as a PA, and then he asked, "Can you jump in on this part of the movie?" And so I ended up in the first Sacramento Film Fest I've ever been in 2014.
Very nice.
So my advice
Love
is show
that.
up,
Yeah,
right?
just get in there and show up.
But then another aspect of that is be brave enough to jump in, you know?
Oh, yeah.
How fully do you want to live this life? I love to
Right?
see you living this so fully because a lot of people would not take that opportunity.
For sure.
Right.
So if anybody wants to contact you, if they like to reach out to you, they want to have you in another film, perhaps, what's the best way they can get a hold of you?
I keep it really simple. Facebook, also Sacramento Film Festival, also through people who know me, through Bunny, of course, and you care. I know I can trust you. So, but I look for people that I see, and so if they're friending me and they're friends with people I know, usually it's for acting.
For sure.
And a lot of what I do on Facebook and that is just acting. It's just outreach. It's a lot of awesome job. Congratulations. Oh, another one. Wow. Gosh, this person's really doing great.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's part of Sacramento, right?
Absolutely.
It's
I
a
mean,
beautiful celebration. There's so many
It
things to
is.
celebrate here, and you are
100%.
definitely one of them.
For sure. 100%.
Sacramento's the place, and SacTown Movie Bus is it.
Well, thank you so much. Greatly appreciate it. Well, thank you so much for being on the show. We'll definitely have you back again sometime. And
Thank
I'm
you.
sure we'll be seeing you around festival season.
Absolutely. Yes. Next fest, I'm in.
There we go.
Awesome. Thank you, Trish.
Well, thank you again for watching another edition of SacTown Movie Buff Television. We'll be back again soon with another episode.